Hello, friends. Good evening to all. So, today I came to discuss here about the topics come in REIT exam 2024-25 because in the first video we have discussed about the self introduction and the analysis of the syllabus. So, we know we have four different aspects covers in REIT exam. So out of four, the first aspect is synonym that will represent through the unseen prose passage. So we will discuss today about the synonym, or you can say synonyms. So I hope you know very well what is it. You studied in your education systems in school, college, university, and teacher taught you very well about it, what is synonym or synonyms. So I would like to introduce you, the first is etymology of it. Etymology, that means history of the word. History of the word, because in English every word has its own history. हिस्ट्री मीन्स कि ये वर्ड किस लैंग्वेज से लिया गया, किस ईयर में लिया गया, और इसमें क्या अल्टरनेशंस किए गए. बिकॉज इंग्लिश साइंटिस्ट और यू कैन से लैंग्वेज साइंटिस्ट चेंज द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द वर्ड्स taken from other foreign languages as French, Spanish, German, Greek, Latin, Dutch, etc. So we know very well the word synonym came from Greek language, that is a Greek in English, and we have to analyze this word into two parts. Part number one, that is sin, and sin is actual a kind of prefix in English. Prefix means to use in the beginning of the words, and the meaning of the sin is same, or you can say similar, or you can say similarity. The next part of this word is onym. Onym. Onym is the root word. Because sin is added to the beginning of onym, that becomes synonym. Onym means together, or we can say name, or we can say naming. And naming, name, it exists with the meanings, because no word, no meaning. It means if there is no meaning of any word, that is not word accepted in English. Every word must have meaning. So synonym means a pair of words or more than a pair of words having similar sense or meaning, or you can say similarity in meaning or same meaning or sense. That is the basic definition that is known by everybody. But basic fact is that how to identify the synonym of the given words. सबसे important ये है कि given words का synonym कैसे identify करें. So we have different tricks. We have discussed here about it, but before that we have to discuss why we have need of synonyms. हमें synonyms की need क्यों है? That is the basic question. आपने synonyms books, textbooks, grammar books, so many books you studied, वो synonym पढ़ा होगा, meanings भी पढ़ी उसके. But do you think कि synonyms की need क्यों हमें है? So today I'll tell you why we have need of the synonyms in English. Number one, that is improve, or you can say enhance vocabulary and communication skills. We can say enhance vocabulary and communication skills. अगर आप एक वर्ड की बहुत सारी सिनोनिम्स जानते हैं, इट मीन्स आपकी वोकेब, दैट इज वोकेबलरी, और स्ट्रांग होती जा रही है. And that vocabulary you can use in communication skills. Number two, avoid repetition. In the sentences, because we can't use one word in all the sentences in a paragraph. So हमें हर एक सेंटेंस में different words use करना होता है. If we know the synonym of a particular word, we can use in different context, in different environment in the sentences. Number 3, to use the synonyms in English, that is clarity and precision. Synonyms clarity and precision के लिए भी यूज होता है in terms of speaking and writing. So many other aspects we have why we need to use synonyms in English. That is a basic information about it. But now come to the point how to identify synonym of a particular word. Suppose if I give an example, here synonyms, I have to write the word is. Play, P-L-A-Y. Play is a word. And we, first of all, we have to identify the parts of a speech or you can say grammatical category of it. अगर आपने गिवन वर्ड्स की पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच ग्रामेटिकल कैटेगरी फाइंड आउट कर ली कि ये नाउन है, वर्ब है, एडवर्ब है, एडजेक्टिव है, कंजंक्शन है, इंटरजेक्शन है, तो आपको इस वर्ड की सिनोनिम फाइंड आउट करने में ज्यादा परेशानी नहीं होगी. ये प्ले जो वर्ड यहां पे है, वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट इन द पैसेज पैराग्राफ कि किस कॉन्टेक्स्ट में यूज किया गया है. बिकॉज इन इंग्लिश वर्ड चेंजेस इट्स मीनिंग अकॉर्डिंग टू द कॉन्टेक्स्ट एंड एनवायरमेंट. तो प्ले जो है इन इंग्लिश वी हैव टू पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच. समटाइम इट बिकम्स नाउन एंड समटाइम इट बिकम्स वर्ब. अब आपको ये देखना है कि प्ले वर्ड सेंटेंस में या पैराग्राफ में नाउन के लिए यूज किया गया या वर्ब के लिए यूज किया गया है. अगर आपने इसकी पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच जो फाइंड कर लिया तो आपको इसकी सिनोनिम फाइंड करने में ज्यादा परेशानी नहीं होगी. सपोज इफ द वर्ड प्ले इज यूज्ड एज अ नाउन इन इंग्लिश इन पैराग्राफ, सो नो प्ले मीन्स यू कैन राइट द सिनोनिम इज ड्रामा. Yes, you can say it is a kind of game. Yes, you can say it is a kind of entertainment. So many words we have. If the word is used for verb, अगर सेम वर्ड को वर्ब के लिए यूज किया गया है इन पैराग्राफ, तो उसकी सिनोनिमी उसी के अकॉर्डिंग फाइंड आउट की जाएगी. वर्ब है तो इसका सिनोनिमी वर्ब ही होगा. सो प्ले इज अ वर्ब, so it means you have to find out the synonym of it as per the parts of speech. So we can say that is, we can say the play is there. So to find out the verbal category of it, so we can write the synonym of it. Like to come to the here, we have to find out the example of the play as a verb. So you can write your amuse, because amuse is a verb. You can write your entertain, because entertain is a verb. So we have to see here how one word change its synonyms according to the context and environment. So I have to write a two sentence here regarding to the synonyms of the word play. So if in the passage we have a sentence, I play a game. So I play a game, you can say play is a verb here. Because its function, the sentence is verb, so we have to find out the synonym of this word as amuse and entertain. If I change the position of some word in sentence in different environment, there is an environment of verb. If I say play, play is very interesting. Play is very interesting. So what happens? We change the environment of the word. Now play becomes noun. So when the play becomes noun, now we have to identify the synonym of this word as a noun. अब हमें इस word का synonym जो है वो noun ही found करना है. Suppose we have a drama, we have a game, we have entertainment, amusement, etc. Same, we have another word that is bright. B-R-I-G-H-T. We know very well bright. And now we use in two sentences the same word, same environment, but it changed its synonyms. Sentence number one, if I write here, sentence number one is here, the bright sun. The bright sun warmed the face. Okay? The bright is there, the bright sun warmed the face. Now come the second sentence. The bright student. Second, the bright student passed the exam. Okay? So, bright. You can see we have used the same word in two sentences, but its functions are different. Now what happens when we find out the synonym of these two words? In that condition we discuss verb and noun. In these two sentences both are adjective. In this condition it is adjective, here is also adjective. But synonyms are different. The bright sun means the synonym of bright is shining, or you can say luminous. But now can we say the bright, the word used in the second sentence, has the same synonym shining and luminous? No. We can't say the shining student. No. We can't say the luminous student. No. Because the bright changed its synonyms meaning according to the context. So what happens? The synonym of this bright is intelligent, and you can say clever. So we can see how the same word change its synonyms according to the context. Because in English, I told you earlier, word change its meaning according to the context. Sometimes the same parts of speech like bright, and sometimes one word have two different parts of speech, but जो word की parts of speech होगी synonym उसी parts of speech से belong करेगा. For example, we have to write more sentences as well as the examples of the synonyms which we are very familiar. So we are familiar with it. That's why we are going to write a word that is happy. Happy is a word we know very well. What does it mean? Express your feelings with joyful, delighted and amazing. So we have to write down here the synonym of this word. So happy is adjective, तो इसका जो synonym होगा वो भी adjective ही होगा. Like delighted, amazing, pleased, joyful, etc. So we can see here we have a word happy. This is adjective, and all the synonyms of it like delighted, amazing, pleased, joyful also are adjective. Next we have the word sad. So what happens? Again we identify it is an adjective. So इसका फिर जो हम synonym find out करेंगे वो भी adjective ही होगा. For example, sorrowful. Sorrowful क्या adjective है? Because full comes to the end of the word. Next is unhappy. Unhappy again adjective है. That is the similar to said in the sense of meaning. Next is depressed. Depressed is again an adjective that we can say unpleased. So we can say these words belong to the same category, same parts of speech as an adjective. इसीलिए said adjective है तो उसके parts of speech जो belong करते हैं said category से वो भी इसके synonyms हैं. ठीक है. Okay, thank you for watching us.